Imagine what kind of parent you must be to sign your kid up to be a fucking guinea pig where they're literally experimenting on your kid, and your kid is actually one of those 10 that died. Now, the truth is, tens of thousands of kids have died from this so far. Remember, they weren't counting those deaths if it was less than 14 days after taking it. But remember, 80% plus of the deaths happened within the first 14 days. So that's you can't even calculate it. And they purposely smeared the numbers. And if you haven't died and you took all those shots, remember, the night is young. There's always tomorrow. You know, it's crazy. I remember being on Clubhouse and I was warning and screaming. Me, a friend of mine, Hocus, he had these rooms and we would sit there and just give people advice. We would offer to pay people's bills if they get fired for rejecting it. I went all out for this. They took all my social media accounts away. So I was on Facebook, I was on a Clubhouse, and there were people that would be like doctors and nurses, and they would come in these rooms and they would argue with us. And we would just read over the data, because no one wanted to read. Everybody just wanted to listen to somebody. And I was like, well, no, why don't you just read for yourself? I'm from California. They were giving this out in Hollywood as early as the end of 2020, untested. And they were telling you, hey, first things first, you're going to get a false positive for HIV if you take these injections. And I was looking like, well, how do you know it's a false positive? I mean, how do you know it's false? You don't even know what you're injecting into yourself. And there were people who we watched literally die on camera, doing interviews, just dropping